Well, what can I say? I was right, and he was right. A few things I can sum up this event in short words. One, it felt like another episode of Raw.
Pretty much.
Two, it was bland. And
for the most part, yeah.
And three, most part, it was predictable.
Very. We predicted
almost
a lot of shit that happened, except for one match, to be honest with you.
Uh-huh. But overall, that's the best way I can sum it up in that short statement. But you know what? To really sum it up, gotta go through in depth of this match. So yes, here is our review for WWE Roadblock, end of the line, or cock block, end of the scrotum, as Fat Boy calls it.
Fat boy, no, it's fat fuck, Gary. How many times do I have to tell you this?
Okay, fat ass. Well, anyways, let us go
fat
on.
Fuck!
Okay, you fat. All right, you fat bitch. So, anyways, continuing on.
Actually, you know that is kind of funny. All right, I'll take a break from that for a little bit. Okay.
Hey, fat man, fat boy, fat fuck, fat ass. The only one I'm not gonna call him is Fat Dick because I already know the retaliation for that. So that's the only one I'm not gonna say.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it doesn't show the total gate as the number of people that were there.
No, I get it.
Usually I say the total gate or audience, but once again, it's at the PPG Pain Center in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sponsored by Tap Out and Toys R Us. Yes. Now, I did not see...
I did, and let me say what the kickoff was. The kickoff was lame. It was fucking stupid. And the only thing, I'm going to say right now, 0.5 out of 5. The only 0.5 factor was Enzo and Big Cass always doing their thing, cutting good promos. The match fucking sucked. Nothing went on. Rusev went out. Purposely did a count out. Purposely going out there, going out to the crowd. And Rusev goes back in the ring causing a count out, yet a lot of interference.
Lame. And this was short. This was only 4.5 minutes.
Yep, it was a lame kickoff. Nothing to say. So, you know what? Let's just get right into it. Now, this I can say... Okay, my thought was, I originally had something else in my match tonight, but you know what? Having in-depth thought of throughout the whole entire day, this was my match of the night because... And that is very rare for me to say a match like this, even though it wasn't special, but this was actually the most... enjoyable factor of the whole card. We have the New Day.
Yeah, it was the most fun. It had tons of great tag spots, action. Yes. And there were a couple spots where I thought the match was over.
I thought so too.
Balls.
One spot,
even though we predict what was going to happen months ago, and it did happen. But I will give it this:
it turned out really well for the expectation.
It turned out a very well match. Yes, and that of course is
the New Day
Cesaro and Irish Red Rooster versus the New Day.
By the way, I gotta tell you this, dude. You know how SmackDown, their belts are silver blue dollars?
The nickel belts.
Yeah, and now they have the exact same scenario for Raw, but except the belt leather, it's red. It's silver red dollars now. There's no presentability with these belts. They're bland.
I fucking hate those tag belts. They look so goddamn lame.
I hate the Universal title belt, dude. It's the period belt.
With the original, or what claimed to be the original concept art, because it looked like the Golden Eagle belt, that would have been fucking great.
The only belts that I like that has style is the Intercontinental, US, and Cruiserweight. That's it.
The Intercontinental and the US, because they look different, and they stand out.
But anyways, back to this match. Yes, great tag team, actually surprisingly, some good tag team action between both teams. Some of the classic New Day ways, but great close calls as well. That I thought it was over, but
man, there was a couple times I thought it was over.
But yeah, surprisingly, and even though it's WWE logic, surprisingly, I have to give Cesaro credit mostly because he made the match actually presentable. One thing that Cesaro really did was how he managed to catch Kofi and do a great...
Oh my god.
How he caught him was fucking incredible.
That reminded me with Bill Goldberg. He was fighting, I think it was Perry Saturn. Perry Saturn's a big dude, and he caught him in the shoulder, and then he held him up, and then he held him vertical into the jackhammer. That's what it reminded me of. Cesaro's a fucking man, dude.
And here's my MVP.
We predicted they were going to break the streak, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, so...
But it's still a damn good match.
It was.
Good tag match.
Now, originally, I was going to give this a 3.25 out of 5, but here's the thing, though. I'm very, very strict when it comes to predictability. So, thanks to predictability factor, 3 out of 5. Overall, best match
I'll go higher. I'll say 3.5 out of 5.
Okay, but I had to be fair.
We'd actually give it a 4 if it wasn't for the fucking ending that we called. Mm-hmm. We called it months ago.
I would have given it a 3.5 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, next match. Now, I'm going to be a little generous with this match because I liked where they were going with this, the story, because this is Sami Zayn. He is a fighter. He's a fighting champion, fighting wrestler, whatever you want to call him. This is El Generico. He's a fighting guy. And I have to give Sami Zayn credit this because he was getting his ass beaten by this big kid.
Oh my god. Now Braun Strowman, let me tell you something. He has improved a lot. And ever since I heard that Steve Austin podcast with him, been a fan ever since. Because, man, that guy is so funny, so down to earth, and so a well-spoken individual. And for a guy that fucking big who can run as fast as he can, it's amazing.
And especially how he can move. That's another thing that really gets me. So...
He's 6'8", and he's 385 fucking pounds of muscle, and he's a behemoth.
So,
and it was how I expected. Sami Zayn was trying to use his speed and agility, but Braun Strowman just overpowers the fuck out of him and beats the shit out of him. And then comes Mick Foley with the towel, about to throw it in. You know, I was like, okay, I can see where they're going with this, you know. And then Sami Zayn just grabs it. You know, I think what happened when he threw it out to the crowd, I think part of the towel smacked Mick Foley in the face.
I think so as well, because from the way it looked. But yes, overall the match wasn't exciting at all. But the behind factor was the storytelling of how they were booking it. That's the thing that was actually okay, decent. So I have to give credit, you know, especially for Sami Zayn and Braun Strowman, who's a dominating guy like he is.
Fucking real life Zangief.
And one thing that made me laugh was how he just went fucking boosh right through the.
Okay, he was gonna do like a massive like avalanche splash, and he went through the barricade. The fucking barricade just exploded.
Yeah, it's just like how you explode in the toilet, and I can talk that way as well because I did the same thing.
Yeah, so, man, it's fucking protein shits, dude.
Hey, I like protein as well. So overall, I have to give credit and say a 1.25 out of 5 for this match. The reason why,
you're being generous, yet you're giving it that low of a match.
The reason why I'm being generous is because of how I'm presenting it, and why that low rating, because the match itself wasn't all that there.
It was just filler.
But like I said, the reason why that's somewhat you can say generous rating of 1.25 out of 5 because of what they were trying to do of how Sami Zayn is as a wrestler and the beating that he was getting, and you know putting it up with it. That's the thing that really got me. So much credit.
I wouldn't go that bad. I mean, God, you know, it was what I expected. I wish the finish was a little bit better. 2 out of 5.
Okay, fair enough. All right, next match.
Could have been so much better.
Next match, I was expecting this one to be my match tonight in the predictions, but you know what? I wanted to see a lot more out of this. I really did.
This was only a 6-minute match.
It was, and I'm quite upset about it because there was not a lot of good, you know, good in-ring psychology, maneuver-wise, counter. There wasn't really that much between the two.
It was a bad botch by Rick Swann.
Yeah. We're talking about Seth Rollins and Chris Jericho.
I thought we were talking about the Cruiserweight match.
No, that's next, after. We're going how the whole card was produced. Pay attention.
Okay.
That's what I thought, or else you're sitting in the corner.
Cock.
Sit in the corner. You go in the you go in the corner. No, you don't sit in
What do you do?
Don't call me in. Go sit in the corner, you big fat dumb poop brain.
Yeah. You didn't like that, do you? Fucker. Alright, I'll sit in the corner.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You sit in the corner.
Gary.
What?
Gary.
What?
I made poo-poo. Gary.
What?
Gary.
You made poopy.
I made mistake cockadookie.
Oh, Gary has another corner.
I am dumb as fuck. So, okay, Seth Rollins and Chris Jericho.
Yeah, it wasn't.
The only thing I'm surprised is that, well, then again, KO came out, accidentally causes Chris Jericho the loss to Seth Rollins. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Seth Rollins. You are the fucking man. I love you to death, but please have a different finisher than the fucking pedigree.
Yeah, and by the way, this is definitely, and I'm Seth Rollins. I know for a fact he can do better when it comes to matches.
Oh, hell, dude, I thought he was great, but the problem is that
it was just bland. That's all it was.
It just didn't wow me. It's like I said, this felt like a fucking Raw event. I felt like watching Raw.
So, but you know what? I have to give where respect was. I see where they were trying to do with this, but it was just nothing all that special. So, you know what? It's a 2 out of 5 for me, sadly.
2.5 out of 5, yeah.
Quite sad for me. I have to give it a 2 out of 5. Alright, next fight now. Again, same scenario. I was expecting a lot more out of this. I really was.
Too.
Brian Kendrick, TJ Perkins, and Rich Swann. Now, Rich Swann, he's not bad of an athlete. I mean, he could be better. I can definitely say that, but he's not bad of an athlete.
I don't like his gimmick. I'm sorry.
His gimmick, to me, what can I say about his gimmick? It's just, I can say is that I've seen it before. I have.
It's done better. It was called Too Cool.
Yes, Too Cool is the guys who done. You got a fat guy and 2 little guys, and boy, the fat man can dance.
Fucking Rikishi's the goddamn man, dude.
Rikishi, I love Rikishi. Love him.
Hell yeah, Rikishi Fatu.
Uh-huh. Now, I'm going to say this. I like Rich Swann as a wrestler. He's not bad of an athlete, but his gimmick-wise, I've seen it before, and it's just nothing special. Again,
it's just like really.
Again, Kendrick as a heel, I don't like it. TJ Perkins, I love his gimmick and his entrance, because you can tell he's a big gamer, nostalgic gamer. I love his
right now. Kalisto, give the fucking belt to him. And quit letting him feud with Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
Fuck's that.
But there's going to be another guy going for the belt, and I have something good and something bad to say about... Okay, I wouldn't say bad, but something interesting. But here's the thing, though. Good counters in the first opening half act, but at the end, it just died down, and Swann... He did a horrible botch.
Fucking dead throughout these matches. I wonder why.
I don't get it. I mean, I'm a guy who likes cruiserweight matches. I mean, I like them.
Fuck cruiserweight division, dude.
But
especially in the WCW days. Oh my god, that was one of the biggest reasons why I love Nitro.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got Juventud, La Parka, Psychosis, Ultimo Dragon, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, Chavo Guerrero. Was Dean Malenko one of them too? I'm not so sure
if he was, but...
I'm not so sure if Dean Malenko was, but yeah, there was a lot of cool high flyers who was from the New Japan organization and the Mexican organization, too. But yes, much credit for that in that times. Alex Wright is another guy. But, yes...
Is that the guy who danced?
I think it was Disco Inferno.
No, there was Disco Inferno, and then there was the other guy.
Disco Inferno and Alex Wright, I think.
I'm sorry, I never was a fan of Alex Wright or Disco Inferno.
I've never paid attention that much of my time watching WCW, but you know what? That's how it was. But yes, I mean, the first half of this match was okay.
It was fine, but it
just died down.
It's like, I'm watching this, I'm like, why do I fucking care?
Mm-hmm. So pretty much, that's all I can say. Overall, I gave this match another 2 out of 5, because... It was just bland. I wanted to see more. And by the way, at the end, one of my favorite wrestlers today, Adrian Neville, came out, and he had a little different side of him that I was surprised.
Put the fucking belt on him.
Yeah, give him the Cruiserweight belt, but here's the thing, though, that worries me. I'm not really too crazy about turning Adrian Neville heel. I mean, I just
can't... Was he a heel in NXT?
I'm not quite familiar. I've always seen him as a face. WWE and NXT. I've seen him as a face, but as a heel, oh boy, I just gotta see how it's gonna work out for him as a heel, because I love Adrian Neville and he's looked jacked since he came back.
I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. Adrian Neville is the greatest, most agile athlete I've ever seen in a wrestling ring.
But yes, I'm glad Neville came back, and if they give him the Cruiserweight belt, I'm going to be actually happy with that decision. Why? Because I love Neville, and he deserves to have a championship right now. So I would be more than happy.
Dude, he was the longest NXT champion, for fuck's sakes.
And clearly, he should be the Intercontinental champion or U.S. champion, then work his way up. But no. But like I said, I won't mind if they give him the Cruiserweight belt because I think he deserves it. But anyways, next match. Now, this match right now, I'm not going to lie. This was actually an okay match. I liked it.
This was a good match, yeah. And I see where they were going with at the end. It's like, I have a feeling this is where they're going to go. And kudos to Sasha Banks, man.
She was a
She is the boss, man. She was fucking... And this is what I like to see. You know, she was busted open. I think her nose got... I don't know if her nose got broken or not, but, man, her face was all bleeding and everything and shit. I mean, like, man, kudos to her.
She took the pain, man. It shows how much of a boss she is because she was a fighting champion. Yeah. But... Again,
well, we predicted it, dude.
It was Charlotte winning the belt, no fucking surprise. And from what I heard, Bayley's supposed to go for the belt next. Good, because finally somebody knew. But you know what? I'm gonna have to say, this match, I have to give credit. There was a lot of good technical maneuvers going on between both women. I like that. A lot of good reversal counters and good in-ring psychology that was going on through a good portion of the match.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, it just felt like, you know what? I knew what's going to happen. I know exactly what they were doing. It just died down for me at the ending. Like I said, it was...
Well, I had a feeling that's where they're going to go. And you and I predicted Charlotte was going to win, and that's exactly what happened.
But yes, I like the beginning factor and the middle factor, but the ending is what really got it for me. But overall, the only thing I liked about the ending was Sasha Banks, showing blood that there is something there, and...
Yeah, Vince McMahon, Mr. PG, because he hates blood in matches.
Now, I was a little generous with this particular fight. I was a little generous. I gave it a 2.5 out of 5.
I give it a 3 out of 5.
Okay, decent enough. But yeah, decent fight. It has its flaws, yes. But it was one of the high ratings I gave. Alright, last match. Now, what is the number one thing that this guy hates the most? And I don't like it either, but I'll say it. One of the main things that in wrestling that is fucking horrible is disqualifications and or countouts.
Yep.
And for this case, it was done on purpose to the point where it was fucking stupid. We have Muscle Boy Bitch Tits and Kevin Owens going on for this match. Now, Kevin Owens, he had me laughing again through the match.
Oh, dude, he had me laughing. Okay, the reason why this match was entertaining for the aspect, I guess you could say, or for the portion, is because of Kevin Owens. That guy is so fucking funny.
He said to Roman, "You want to have a chance? Why don't you defend your belt? Because you have no balls."
How come you're not defending the U.S. Championship so confident? Because you have no balls. I was like,
that was great.
The frog splash on the announce table from the barricade. It didn't break, so he's like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna give it again." And it breaks the second time.
That was great. But yes, I have to give Reigns credit again. He was showing a little more in this match than his usual stuff. But you know what? This match was actually turned
the crowd booed him out of the fucking building.
No surprise there. But yeah, this match was actually turning out alright until the ending happened. And boy, I knew it was coming.
Dude, I want a decisive fucking winner in a goddamn main event championship match at a pay-per-view slash event. And what happens? Chris Jericho gives them, I understand what they're going with, but I'm sorry. He gives them a fucking code breaker, which lets Roman Reigns wins by DQ, thus he keeps the fucking belt. I'm just like, dude, KO, I want to see him as the fucking prize fighter. Him going out there and doing it himself. I'm sick and tired
of them hiding him.
What he did in the Hell in a Cell, that was funny. Because that fitted. And Seth Rollins had a fighting chance. He caused Reigns the match. I'm guessing they're going to have a fatal 4-way or something. I'm just like, dude, enough already. Have a fucking decisive victor for once.
So, you know what? This match was going good. I was originally going to give it a 3, but that killed it for me. I give it a 2 out of 5 because I don't like that ending at all, and the match was actually going all right.
You know, the match was going decent until the fucking ending. I'm sorry. I goes from a 3 to a 1.5. That is one of my biggest fucking gripes about championship matches is when they end in a DQ over some stupid-ass finish. Have a fucking legit winner.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, dude.
So overall, looking at this whole card of what I gave it, New Day... It was just a meh event. But, you know, my rating may be a little decent because of all the calculations. But you know what? New Day, 3 out of 5 event. 3 out of 5. I said 3 out of 5, right? 3 out of 5 would that be my match of the night. And great classic tag team action. The story of what was going on between Sami Zayn and Braun Strowman. The story-wise, the match itself was bland. Jericho and the Cruiserweight match, I can just sum it all up into one. I was expecting more, but nothing really much happened except good counters and somewhat in-ring psychology between Charlotte and Sasha. All my chances for Sasha definitely having the chances of her being the fighting champion. And a really good Iron Women's match going on. Great technical counters and whatnot. And the Reigns and Owens match is a typical match. Owens, being the entertaining aspect of
the fucking love Kevin Owens, dude. He was so funny.
So basically,
especially backstage. Oh, I was dying.
Now, I don't know if it's right to you, but out of all my calculations, reviewing it all up, I gave this event a good solid 3 out of 10.
I give it a 4 out of 10.
How come? Okay, I'm a little curious.
Oh, whoops! My bad.
You said
I forgot to do this. There we go.
I gave it a solid 3 out of 10.
I'm talking about the. Oh fuck! I fucked up.
Yeah, because you got me a little worried for a 4 out of 10 because this event wasn't all that spectacular. It just seems a little generous.
Oh yeah, there we go. 3.5 out of 10.
Okay, because that got me a little worried there. 4 out of 10.
No, because I forgot to. Okay, the reason why is because I forgot to add the last match, which was a low score, and when you divide it by a higher number, but you add something very low, it lowers it, and that's exactly what it did. Fuck you, match of the night was the main event. I'm sorry.
It was, and no surprise. But yes,
I'm sick and tired of that bullshit.
Negatives was the disqualifications, the predictability, and it was just nothing exciting. The commentary was boring as hell.
Oh,
the crowd was not interacting that much. Only Kevin Owens.
The crowd was interacting was towards the end of the Iron Women's match.
That's it.
The tag match for sure, and at the end of what happened afterwards with Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns, how Seth and Roman were, the Shield powerbomb Jericho and fucking Owens onto the tables. So.
But yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, 3 out of 10 for this event. No surprise for a rating. Why? Because there's nothing there's nothing exciting about these.
This didn't feel like an event. It just felt like a typical Raw show. That's it.
Yeah, you had a boring ass TLC, and you got a bland another.
TLC was on a whole different level. That sucked.
So overall, that is going to have to do it for this particular event. Now, after this, we're gonna be giving out our best and worst of 2016 coming up soon.
Yeah, no WWE's cheap in our group.
No. Then after that, we're going to get into one of the major events. We're going to be discussing the Royal Rumble.
Favorite pay-per-view of the year.
Yes. Then after that, we got another event coming up. Then once April comes around, we'll be talking about WrestleMania. So basically, next event for predictions and reviews is the Royal Rumble. This is where the road to WrestleMania begins.
Hold on, let me just check to see if there's any. Oh yeah, by the way, for all you fucking Miz lovers, stay tuned for the best and worst. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, you have the United Kingdom Championship tournament.
I honestly don't care about that. Honestly, nothing.
Wait a minute. Hold up a second here. Before the Royal Rumble, NXT TakeOver San Antonio.
I didn't know there was an event coming up with NXT.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
NXT, and I do know the Royal Rumble is going to be in the Alamo Dome, which is going to be, it's like 70,000 people.
Now, one thing I'm aware is that from what I've heard resources, I think Samoa Joe might be in the Rumble.
And it's been 20 years, because remember, this event happened in 1997 at the Alamo Dome.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been 20 years since it's been there, so let's see where it goes.
So yeah, so far from the Rumble, I heard rumors saying that Samoa Joe might be in the Rumble this year due to the fact of he might come up to the main roster now. Just we're probably not going to book him right. But yes, I heard he might be in the Rumble. We know Goldberg and Brock Lesnar are going to be in the Rumble
That's
too.
going to be interesting.
Yeah, but I'm really curious to see what number they're going to draw.
Oh, and by the way, Bruce Blitz mentioned this in his latest video, who was a fucking god among gods upon Wrestling Talk. Guess who comes back in a couple of weeks?
Who?
Fuckboy Buckethead.
He's going to be in the Rumble too, isn't he?
This is a theory he had, that Bruce Blitz had, and oh my god, it makes perfect sense. You ready?
I want to hear those.
AJ Styles is going to drop the belt to Taker, and then Taker's going to face Cena at WrestleMania 33, and Cena's going to beat Taker for the belt. If that fucking happens, I am done watching wrestling for good from WWE.
Oh.
No, oh my god, that was his theory, and you know what? It sounds fucking legit.
Oh.
If that fucking happens, fuck this company. Well, then again, fuck the company in general. I hope it burns in hell because this company's garbage. But
well, look at it this way, Tommy. At least you'll be ending it on a good, you can say, quote unquote, on a good event, which is WrestleMania.
You know, yeah. Even though last year's WrestleMania was really good until that fucking main event, which was garbage.
Well, hey, big boy. There's always Plan B for us for predictions and reviews.
Yeah, NXT and Lucha Underground.
That's our Plan B is NXT and Lucha Underground. That's our Plan B. And folks, once, like I said, about Lucha Underground, we are going to do them. It's just that as for the events, well, the shows, how it's going to happen, since I don't have Our Ray Network, he does. Since he's going to have them taped, I'm going to be watching it with him so we can, not only enjoy the show for exactly how it is naturally, but give our reviews for
this is going to be the 30th Royal Rumble.
The 30th year anniversary, huh?
Now, last year's Royal Rumble was fucking awesome. Fucking love last year's Royal Rumble.
It was a great Royal Rumble.
The ones before that, before Edge won, sucked.
It was bad. Not good Rumble matches. But that last year was a good Rumble match, and I was okay with Ambrose and Triple H being the last two men together.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, after that, we got NXT San Antonio, then we got the Royal Rumble. But yeah, stay tuned. Before that, the best and worst of wrestling 2016. So that's going to do it for me. So subscribe for more shit to come as always, and ciao for now.
Yep, ciao for now, and if you excuse me... I'm gonna go beat off to some Vicky Vet porn.